When my wife left me, it felt like my world had collapsed. She said she was tired of struggling, tired of living an ordinary life, and she wanted more than I could give her. Her words cut deep, but what hurt most was how quickly she packed her things and walked out, as if the years we spent together meant nothing. I was left in a half-empty house, broken and bitter, with nothing but silence echoing through the walls. At first, I blamed myself. Maybe I hadn't been ambitious enough, maybe I should have worked harder, or maybe I had simply not been enough for her. Every corner of the house reminded me of her laughter, her voice, and her smile. But in those lonely nights, I realized something. She had never truly loved me. She loved the idea of a better life, and when she thought I couldn't provide it, she abandoned me without looking back. 3 months later, life changed in a way I never imagined. My uncle, a man I had only seen a handful of times growing up, passed away suddenly. I barely knew him, but I remembered his sharp eyes and quiet smile. A week after the funeral, I received a call from a lawyer. I almost didn't answer, but when I did, the words on the other end left me speechless. My uncle had left me his entire fortune, $12 million. At first, I couldn't believe it. I thought there must have been some mistake. But when I sat in the lawyer's office and signed the papers, I realized it was real. The man I barely knew had trusted me with everything he had. It felt like a miracle, but it also came with a heavy weight. I had to learn how to handle money, how to protect it, and how to build a new life for myself. The news spread faster than I expected. People who had never cared about me suddenly wanted to reconnect. Old acquaintances, distant relatives, and even strangers appeared at my door with fake smiles and greedy eyes. But nothing shocked me more than when my ex-wife came back. She arrived one evening, dressed in her finest clothes, with tears in her eyes and a trembling voice. She said she had made a terrible mistake, that she had realized how much she loved me, and that she wanted us to be together again. For a moment, I almost believed her. My heart still remembered the woman I thought she was. But then I saw it, the glint of calculation in her eyes, the way she looked at the new car in my driveway, and how her voice softened when she mentioned how we could build a better life now. She wasn't there for me. She was there for the money. I played along at first. I listened to her apologies, nodded at her promises, and pretended to believe her lies. She thought she had won me back, but in truth, I was setting a trap. I wanted her to show her true face, the one she had hidden behind sweet words and crocodile tears. Within days, she began making demands. She talked about moving into my house, about taking trips, and about helping me manage the inheritance. She even tried to get me to sign documents that would give her access to my accounts. That was the moment I knew I couldn't let her get away with it. I called my lawyer and explained everything. Together, we devised a plan. The next time she came over with another contract she wanted me to sign, my lawyer was already there, waiting in the next room. When she pushed the papers toward me, I calmly asked her why she was so desperate for control over my inheritance. Her mask slipped instantly. Her voice rose, her words turned sharp, and she admitted everything. She didn't care about me, only the money. My lawyer walked out at that moment, recording everything. She froze, realizing she had trapped herself with her own confession. I told her to leave and never come back. The rage on her face as she stormed out was unforgettable, but so was the weight that lifted off my shoulders. She had betrayed me twice, once by leaving me when she thought I was poor, and again by trying to steal from me when I had wealth. After she was gone, I finally began to live for myself. I invested wisely, donated to charities, and helped families who truly needed support. I surrounded myself with honest people, the kind who cared about me long before money came into my life. In time, I realized my uncle's gift wasn't just money, it was freedom. Freedom from those who only valued me for what I could give them. My wife had left me when I was at my lowest, but in doing so, she gave me the greatest gift of all, the chance to see her true nature before it was too late. I no longer felt bitter about the past. Instead, I felt stronger, wiser, and more grateful than ever. And as for my ex-wife, the last I heard, she was still chasing after men with money, never finding the happiness she once thought wealth could bring. But I had found mine, in peace, integrity, and the knowledge that no one could ever take away what I had built for myself.